All right. Got my recording going. That's what I'm talking about. Saving. Face visible. Mic seems to be working. What up, dog? What up, dog? Can you hear me? Yo. Okay.
I always forget to turn my voice meter on
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
because I always feel like it's recording me in the background.
Oh,
So
okay.
I always turn it off when I'm done doing podcasts or doing shit with Chase or the PC. I'm just like, no, I'll be.
You just like
We
nah,
gonna go
son.
ahead.
Okay.
Let me let me
I'm
let
trying
me
to get
get
my
that
lighting
about you.
right. I'm trying to get my lighting right, and it never seems to work for me just right. Even though this is like mad in my face right now. Yeah, it seems dark. Hold on, let me turn this light on. All right. So yeah, man, JJ, season 2. Look, dog, you hadn't played Arkham Knight, right?
Oh, I have not.
Okay. Well, the way they use your boy KG in JJ season 2 is the same way they use Joker in Arkham Knight. And I thought that was really good. Really good catch by them. Let me see if this will fix it. Will that force better exposure? And it does. See that, Mike? All right.
Yeah.
All right, bro. You ready to roll?
Got it.
Chase and Simpson up in here already? For sure. Let's get it in, baby.
Got it.
Welcome, everybody, to Facetious episode 113, season 3, episode 9, brought to you on Monday, March 12th, 2018 at 6:07 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Larry, a.k.a. Blue Man Rule. He mugging again, and I'm happy to be joined by the continuously mugging cookie chef himself.
My lips a little rough. Like I probably should have put on some chapstick before this.
Just a little bit, maybe some Crisco, a little bit of Crisco.
No, just some chapstick will be all right. I got to clear that glass. My man's in high school. He came up to me one day and was like, "Yo, bro, you need to clear that glass." And I was like, "What is you talking about?" He was like, "You need to clear that glass." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Man, your lips are chapped. They look like broken glass." So like,
bogus, man, bogus, dog. So
I ain't quite broken glass right now.
Not yet.
It feel like it's on the horizon.
It's there. I feel it. All right.
So speaking of horizon, right?
Hold on.
Bruh.
Shout outs to Simpson and Chase who joined us from the jump. What's going on, fellas? Go ahead, though.
Absolutely. Man, somebody, I am in a black nerd group on Facebook.
Okay.
Somebody posted that first scene from The Last of Us.
Ah, no, they did not. Did you tear up again? Was it Dusty?
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I didn't watch it, but I did comment and I said, bruh, the first time I went through this, having a little girl will put you through some things watching this.
Right.
And I said, bruh, I put the game down and started drinking. And I never finished it. Like I played more, but I never finished it. I don't think I can. Like it scarred. Like the beginning of that just scarred me. And here's the worst part about it, because I played it on. I rented it on PlayStation 3. Mm-hmm. Then when I rented it again on PlayStation 4, the game wouldn't start. Oh. And I was trying to show my girl so she understand what I was talking about, understand what I was going through.
Right.
And it wouldn't even start.
Man, that's a rough one. That's a great game, dude. Like that's a legitimately great game. Like you should go ahead. Chase A. President, aka Jackson Pollock. But yeah, man, you really should get on that. You really should get on that, man. But hey, we're gonna get in here, y'all. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a great time today. I think I got some pretty good topics. We gonna see. So first of all,
We gonna see.
we gonna
We
see.
gonna see.
First of all, we're gonna get up in here and talk about. So I love it when I have an active week. So I was at the gym again this week. And have you at the gym ever seen a person like hit that protein drink like really hard, like shake the bottle really, really loud, but you look at it and be like, bro, I think you got enough protein. Like,
When I go to Planet Fitness. I go to Planet Fitness. It's a different it's a different sort of breed of workout person there. Like I get the people who are just walking along on a treadmill. I get some people that are really about it.
Right.
Some people just lifting free weights or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. But then you get the people that just sit on the bench and they own the weight bench and they just sit
waiting
there.
On that pizza to show up. They waiting on that pizza to show up.
I've never seen the pizza.
Okay.
I've never seen the pizza. But like the people who just be on the weight bench and they just sitting there like, bro, is this my life right now? Like I know this gonna hurt. Like this gonna hurt. Like people be sitting on those benches looking seasick, knowing that they gotta do this.
Knowing they
gotta do it.
Like, man, how many sets I got? How many reps per set? Yeah, like they just desponded. But
yeah, they start counting like a preschooler, skipping all kinds of stuff.
Right.
1, 2, 4, 7, 11, 15.
15. 50. But no, man. Chase said, "Yep, he gets the protein just from shaking the shake, pre-workout." But so the dude was in there, right? So
you always got a pregame. Always got a pregame.
Hey, apparently he pre-gaming better than I am because he up in here like this, dog. Like he big, like he up here, but seriously, like his lower body, like he just need to go run and just like run off some of that. Like I do. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to run off some of that. Like you understand at some point when you have sufficient muscle mass, it's like, all right, bro, now you need to trim it. But he's sitting in there hitting that bottle like that bottle. That bottle ain't gonna do nothing, dog. Like that protein ain't gonna slim you down, son. Come on, man.
Yeah, my old coworker was all about that protein life.
Oh man,
he was all about that protein life. But he understood that once you get to a certain level of protein, it's just gonna go through you.
Straight out, bro.
So he had it timed out, like how he would. He had it timed out where he would. Where like he would set a timer to whereas okay, this is the part where the protein got absorbed, so I can go ahead and put some more protein on this. Like he had that, so but that's something that he like learned over time. Like like he would get these like really big like protein bars, but he would eat half because he knows that it ain't gonna do nothing after that. Like after that half, it ain't gonna do nothing right now. So I need to wait 2 hours.
Right,
and
exactly.
eat up half. You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff. Like,
right. Because he knew at
all that's way beyond me. Like I'm like, bro, man, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym.
Right.
But I'm gonna eat this Big Mac first. Like I gotta have some energy.
The sweet potato fries though.
I got not no sweet potato fries.
Oh, come on, son.
I'm not about that life. I'm sorry,
son.
It's sweet potato fries are like greens for me. Like I'm never gonna choose. So like if I don't have another option. You know what I mean? Like bananas for me, right? Like I don't love bananas. And people's like, what's wrong with you? Why don't you like bananas? And I'm just like, well, like, do you have any other fruit? Like any other fruit?
So Simpson, so 2 things. Chase says he talk about that Herbalife. He said the pyramid scheme you sort of feel good about. That's their new slogan. And then Simpson says the protein though depends on the weight and level of fatigue. Simpson, this dude was a strong 265 at about 6 foot. And believe me, bro, he needed no more protein. And then, but Chase says zucchini fries is where it's at. And then Simpson just wanted to hit you with the black card question of, so you don't do greens?
I don't look.
Look at him. Oh, he taking his time to answer now.
I don't eat greens unless my grandma make me, and she ain't here no more.
Man, listen.
In the store. In the store. In the store. Ain't no more
Listen.
store. Ain't no more story.
You need to-
I don't eat greens unless grandma make me. Grandma ain't here no more, so ain't no more greens, ain't no more cabbage.
Listen.
The only time I eat cabbage is when I eat egg rolls. That's the only time that I have cabbage in my system whatsoever. Like,
Look.
and you know what? And that's only because in order to eat an egg roll, I gotta drench that son bitch in duck sauce.
Listen. All right, number one, Simpson say, your ancestors gonna take the power of Black Panther from you, and Chase was scared to laugh, and then Simpson said, "Go ahead, it's funny." But listen,
my ancestry is strong, son.
Listen, I don't know about that. So listen,
For real.
listen.
And the greens don't do that to me. I'm gonna tell you what does. Okay, keep on.
Scar don't need no greens. Oh, this is new. This is getting its own little segment.
No, you really want to give me something that's going to strip away the powers of the Black Panther? Just give me some regular old purple Kool-Aid with enough sugar, with the kind of sugar you put in it at the time when you were able to take Kool-Aid. You know, like me, right. I'm a part-time diabetic.
Just part-time.
I'm a part-time diabetic. So like back in the day, like the amount of sugar that you put in regular Kool-Aid is what is, like that is what will strip away the powers of the Black Panther for your boy right now.
Nah, Simpson said you out here about to get kicked out of the cookout. He said he can't have you in the cookout, bro. But listen, so.
How am I gonna get kicked out of the cookout? I'm the one that brought the cookies. Like, I brought the cookies for y'all. I can't have the cookies.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this and jump into this. I think I said it last week. I was talking about the Netflix stand-ups, and I feel like Marlon Wayans stand-up is actually better than Chris Rock's. I said it. Chris Rock's stand-up is not that funny. And
I have not watched either. But everyone else on Earth, everyone else on Earth says the opposite.
What? Oh yeah. That they fans of Chris Rock. I'm not, man. I just don't roll with that dude like that. But because he's only funny once.
They talking about ketchup. Like we can't talk about ketchup because I'm mad about ketchup. Let me tell you.
What you mad about?
I use so much ketchup, right? That I had a Costco card just so I can buy that much ketchup. Like it was, you know what I mean? Like
wow,
I had to stop buying it in the store.
Right.
And then Walmart started selling the little big bulk pack of the bulk thing of ketchup, and that was good for a while. But I ain't seen them jokes in months. So I gotta buy regular ketchup right now.
And so you upset about that?
I am super upset about that. Look, last time I went to Walmart, they even had the mustard. How you gonna have the mustard? You ain't got no ketchup.
My Simpson say he said you gonna be vaping ketchup, dog.
I have heard there are ketchup flavored vapes. I heard that it is not a good thing. I never even tried the ketchup flavored chips. I'm like, that's too much. Like I don't.
It's a little too much. So that's where you draw the line.
Because
you're drawing the line of
potato chips. It's what I drew the line of potato chips because, like, I know that I have a lot of ketchup. I know there's a lot of ketchup in my life right now, but
a lot of sodium, dog.
It's ketchup that I choose what I put the ketchup on, and I just so happen to choose to use a lot of ketchup in the things that I use ketchup on. I am not gonna choose. I'm not gonna choose.
Like it's just. The wind happened to blow the weather vane that direction that day.
I'm not gonna put ketchup on potato chips. Like that don't work for me. That don't work for me at all. That's just like the people who eat Old Bay on everything. Like, bro, when they came out with the Old Bay potato chips, I was like, you have just gone too damn far. Too damn far. Too damn far.
Jay said, you'll put ketchup on steak, but not potato chips? Come on, son.
I use a little bit of ketchup on steak. A little
little bit.
I mix it with the steak sauce, and then when I eat like nuggets and stuff like that, I mix the ketchup with barbecue sauce, and it makes creamy goodness that your boy enjoys.
Okay. All right, man. We're gonna get Darren gonna turn this thing off, man. You talking about steak and ketchup?
I don't do this for Darren. You should put some ketchup. You should put some ketchup on your steak. Put some ketchup and some steak sauce on your steak, and see how it go.
Man,
see how it go. See how it work out.
Okay.
Put two of them together.
Two of them.
I'm gonna need, but put the ketchup on first. Let the steak sauce get all up in there. Don't put the ketchup on after. You put the ketchup on first. I'm all about order. Like it got to go on the right order.
You got a
because
procedure.
like yes. And it's like that for a lot of things. Like if I get a hot dog from 7-Eleven, right?
Right.
And if I get a hot dog from 7-Eleven, it gotta go in a certain order.
Okay.
It has to go chili, cheese, ketchup,
okay,
mustard, onions. It can't go no other way. If I have the exact same thing on, but in a different order, it's wrong.
Okay, so I'm with you on the first two. Chili, cheese, in said order. Has to be. Then I follow it up with mustard. And I'm done. That's all I need.
Oh man, let me tell you. Speaking of that, right?
Here you go. Hold on, we ain't even gonna get to stuff. Go ahead.
For the most part, my coworkers don't really leave the job during the day very much. So, one of the dudes that I work with, he uses Uber Eats to get some food.
Oh, okay. So they deliver the food. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's through like an Uber account, blah blah blah, whatever.
Right.
So I decided that I was going to use Uber Eats. So I went and at the time, and I don't do no coleslaw. I don't really like a whole lot of. I don't really like a whole lot of mayonnaise.
I don't like anything fermented on any of my food. Let's be clear.
Yeah. Let's be honest. All right. So I went through the Uber Eats app, and I ordered from this place, and I can't think of the name of the place, so I'm gonna have to pull it up.
Okay.
But this place is a waffle place, right?
All right. Word up. I'm with you already.
But they put food on the waffles.
Oh yeah.
So I bought two. One of them was a Coney hot dog. A Coney hot dog is like they cut the hot dogs up, and they put the hot dogs, and the hot dogs fit in the little waffle holes.
In the little squares.
In the little waffle, and then they put chili and cheese and all that kind of stuff up there.
It's a bogus. Said you had a waffle with ketchup.
I'm not messing with you right now, but so it was like the stuff that's on the Coney, but on a waffle, and it was slamming,
That's what's up.
It was slamming, right? And then I got another one. I only had a little bit because the other one was straight, but I got a Big Mac, on a waffle,
Oh, that's rough. That's
where
rough.
it was like the beef, and it was
All right, you're gonna have to take pictures next time, dog. Like you explaining it, you need to take pictures so you can pull it up on the computer and show us.
Yeah. So it had the beef and stuff, and it was also it had like some Thousand Island on it and some other things. Only thing that was a little bit too much was the pickles. They put some pickles on it.
Oh, okay.
And that was a little bit too much. Like them pickles, I don't know what kind of pickles they were, but they were a little strong. They were a little strong. Them pickles was like protein, man. Like them pickles got protein in it.
Now Simpson was talking about we're talking about not being able to do slaw. Simpson was like, slaw on corned beef is fire. Keep in mind Simpson is from Chicago. And then he said
of course.
And then
it's called the place is called Capital Waffle Shop. It's in Capital Waffle Shop, and they got some. They have some pretty good stuff up there. I just figured I'd try two and see how it go. But I'm digging the whole Uber Eats thing. Like I couldn't get Uber Eats on the South Side because it's the South Side. When I had the idea the first time, they was like, "No, We good. But yeah, man, it was straight.
Man, that's cool.
It was. So I'm gonna do that again. I mean, because your boy, your boy got paid. I done spent a whole bunch of money on paint.
Cool out, man. Cool out, dog.
I spent like $45 this weekend on paint.
Painting. You still paint.
Supplies.
All right. So let me get into where we want to go here, man, real quick, because I still wasn't done at the gym, Scott. I still wasn't done at the gym. So
go back to the gym.
Go back to the gym. We got people up in here just doing workouts like bench presses, right? Who works out in corded headphones, Mike? Who's doing this in this day and age, dog? Hey, listen. And that wasn't even the worst thing. One dude was in there practicing squash, racquetball, with a corded headphone, like a corded earphones to his phone. Do you do that, Mike? Don't tell me.
I mean, I don't practice no squash, but I do use corded headphones. I do. I actually use these at the gym. I use these.
No.
But what I do, right? Because like back in the day when I actually had a house, when I would cut the grass and stuff like that, and then the cord would get in my way, so I would just tuck the cord in my shirt.
See, that's what I do too, because I always wear undershirt, so it goes between my outer shirt and my undershirt, so don't get sweat on it. So
I use a cord. I use these when I go work out. I use these. But I tuck the cord. I'm gonna tuck mine in. But yes, I do. That is me.
Nah, son, also. You got okay. So what I know what I need to get you on your birthday. Look, we can't. My
birthday's in September, dog. No. By the time I get there, I'm already gonna have some.
No, you ain't. Listen. We need everyone in the world to like rally up and just like march for wireless headphones at the gym. Because why? All you doing is asking for an injury. All you doing is asking to break your electronics. That's all you doing. Like, why would you even do that, dog? Why would you even do that? And this is the set you use for this.
Because I tuck mine in.
I know, but that don't matter. That don't matter.
I mean, it don't. But you know what? I mean, most of when I actually go, which I don't go very often, but when I actually go, I spend most of my time on the stationary bike, and it's not bothersome there. It doesn't bother me until I move on to some other stuff. You know, I'm rowing. You know, I'm out here banging with those dudes.
Right.
But when I'm out here rowing and I'm doing the press and stuff like that, I use the machines because I'm scared to do the free weights because the dudes over with the free weights, they always look so serious about this, and I'm just like, I'm not really that serious about this shit. Like, right. I really want to live. I want to be a little bit healthier. I want to feel a little bit better about myself, right. But I'm not that serious about it.
Like, here's the thing. Those dudes over there, they don't worry me, man, because they putting up more weight than I am. But I don't care about any of that because when it comes down to it, if we have to swing, I'm actually still small enough and flexible enough where I can swing and I'm agile enough to get out of the way of a punch. And if it came down to a fight, I'd probably still win. So I'm not really worried about them. That's how I look at it. But yeah, man, bro, we need to get you. We need to get you some.
No, for real. Look, for real. If you got problems with those dudes, if you got a problem with those dudes, it's real simple. Like, it's real simple. You ain't even got to throw no punch at all. Just let them go ahead and get their workout on, and then just poke them in the bicep.
Bogus. Right.
Their ass will be in the flow.
Right.
The flow.
No, man.
The flow. That's an oh Lord situation.
I know.
Like this.
Like, just playing, man. Why you always playing? That's why you always playing, man. Quit playing.
True. That's what you just choose. SHOOOD.
True, man. God. But no, Chase and Simpson both say it's un-American, man, for you to be out there without these wireless earphones in, dog. So we need to get you some wireless earbuds, dog. You need to let me know your color preference, and then we'll send some your way, dog, because we can't have you out here like that. All right, man. So Chase said poke him in his new tribal tat. That's what you
Exactly.
That's what you do.
Exactamundo.
All right, man. So, but yeah, man, that was interesting, dog. And then this weekend, normally I don't do much, Mike. Normally your boy sits around, I don't do much. But this weekend, actually, me and the fam went to the auto show, dog. The auto show was here in Oklahoma City, and you guys know I love cars.
Was everybody else in your family as bored as I would have been?
No, they actually all enjoyed it, bro. They actually all enjoyed it. I got pictures of my wife and my youngest smiling, and my oldest. We were sitting there talking because he's looking at He's sitting there look. He's looking at because he's thinking about eventually, when he starts working as a nurse and stuff, he'll get his own vehicle and everything.
He's in the he wants to be in the medical field.
Yeah, man, he's going to school right now, and taking courses, prereq courses that he's going to need to apply for the nursing program. So yeah, man, and he's doing really well. And so he's just looking at new gig, new vehicles and stuff.
Make sure his name is right when his future father-in-law wants to look at his transcripts. Meet the fuckers.
He'll be good. He'll be fine. But yeah, man. So we had a good time, dog. We saw a lot of cars, man. And my wife, I figured it out. My wife has a specific theme of cars that we like. So we looked at these 3 particular cars, and they all had the same color theme. We looked at the Nissan Maxima SR Midnight theme. We looked at the Acura A-Spec and the Toyota Camry with Wind Chill Pearl color schemes. And if you want to know what these color schemes are, they are a base pearl white with black on the trim. So it's like blacked out side view mirrors and like blacked out lights, black rims, black spoilers, black trim tops. And all 3 of them were about that. And then really all 3 of them were within about three grand of each other. So they were all about the same price range. But
yep, Panda.
Huh?
Panda.
Yep.
But that's what the Panda was, right?
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, so clearly, man. But if you guys get a chance to check it out, and I'll try to link out to each one of those in the show notes here after the show. So Scar, re-update the show notes if you can. I don't know if you can, but I'll have it updated on YouTube and stuff, and it'll be on the download. But you guys can take a look at it. But they were all magnificently clean, and believe it or not, like the Acura was her top choice. We both always love Acura, but dog, the next nicest choice. Oh yeah, man, the next nicest choice, believe it or not, dog, was the Camry. The Camry has, because it has a brand new interior, but the Camry has, in their wind pearl theme, you can get the white and black on the outside, but then on the inside you can actually get red leather.
Word.
Yes. And I'm not even a fan of red, but it's legit because it's not just the seats, it's actually the seats and the lower portion of the dash. So it is real hot, man. It's really, really cool. So but yeah, man, so it was really nice. We had a good time. We were there for about, I guess it opened at about 10. We got there about 10:20 and we left about 12ish. So we there for a minute, and it was only in one building, and I was upset because Mazda wasn't there, man. I wanted to go take my wife to take a look, to sit down in a Mazda 6, but we were there, and then when we left, and before I was on my way out, so I went to the restroom because rule of thumb, if you got it, never go driving when you got to use the restroom. Go ahead and go to the restroom first, then go driving.
Exactamundo.
Right, exactly. So what I did, I went to the restroom, man, and Mike, it smelled like an ass-splosion in there. It smelled like somebody's butt just completely exploded, dog. It was so bad. Okay, so when you walk into the restroom, right? So you have, if you guys just visualize it with me, just hold up your hands like you're looking at a field goal. All right. So the left and the right, very right edges of the field goal. The left edge is the urinal. The very, very right edge will be the actual stalls where you go into, and in the middle, on both sides of that one wall in the middle, there are sinks where you can wash and clean. Okay. So with that said, the
sink's supposed to be on the other side. They ain't supposed to be in the middle.
But the sinks they were in the middle on both of them, dog. Both of them. So Anyway, it was good because they had mirrors and you could see behind you if somebody was coming behind you. So you had that safety thing. So I walked all the way into the left as far as possible away from the actual stalls, just in a urinal. Smelled like somebody had taken a baby who had wind colic, who had a stomach bug, and pooped right next to my nostril. It was, it was the most horrendous smell, and it permeated the whole bathroom. It was funny is that a kid came in the bathroom, and then as soon as he came in, he put that shirt over his mouth. Was like, man, I don't know about this one though.
It went from casual car fan,
right,
to low key ninja real fast,
real quick. It was like, new. I'm telling you, man. I was like, wow. It was rough, dude. I had never smelled a butt explosion like that before. You know what I mean? Like it's been rough
when I saw this on the show notes, I thought you were talking about me.
Oh no. No.
All right, so let me tell you what happened. Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm done. But
they
talking about this panda though. They talking about this.
What had happened was, so your boy ended up with the runs early Tuesday morning, right? Early Tuesday morning.
That might be a little bit too much info.
So, and I was like, I gotta go to work. Right. So I downed about 5 or 6 Pepto pills.
Why, bruh? Why?
I had to go to work. It was only my second week. You know what I mean? Like, right, so I had to go to work. I ended up being late, but I ended up going to work. And I hadn't gone to the bathroom again until the game night, right when the game night started on Thursday night. I had not go from Tuesday morning through Thursday night. I had not gone to the bathroom, and I was eating pretty much normal. So like all of this was just there, and it all just happened to want to come out while during the game night. It's on the game night, bro. On the game night. I just I'm like, bro, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm playing Killing Floor, and you can't necessarily just stop playing Killing Floor.
Right. You gotta go hide in the corner somewhere.
And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait till in between when we gotta go buy our gear and stuff like that. And then I was like, we were playing on PC, so like I had access to the Mac 10 and stuff. Right. So I was like, yeah, I got my Mac 10, and then my stomach was like, run real fast right now. Like I'm here. I'm like, okay, I gotta go, and I'm heel toeing it, like rolling, trying not to jiggle, trying not to jiggle myself too
everything
much.
Compact.
So I'm heel toeing it on the way to the bathroom, and then the worst part about it is, it was the one day when my girl, her sister, was here.
Oh yeah.
So I'm also heel toeing it because I'm trying to be quiet because I don't want to, like, they were in the room chilling, so I didn't go to the bathroom that's right by the room that they was in. So I went to the bathroom. Right. And I got to heel toe it all the way there. And then I'm just trying to get back, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm dead. And Killer Floor, I lost my Mac 10, and it just kept happening to me over and over again through that whole thing.
Oh man, dog, that was rough, man. So let me ask you, in that instance, how many times did you flush? Had to be.
How many times did I flush?
Yeah.
No, once per.
Once per, okay. But how many were the pers though? Like how many trips?
It was about 4 or 5 just in the game night. Just in the game night. Well, the game night was like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was about 4 or 5 in there.
Man, that's rough, dog. Ah, man. Like that is one of the most uncomfortable feelings. Like that. And
no, the most uncomfortable feeling is like being hungry and then eating some food and then knowing that it ain't going nowhere. It's just gonna be there.
Right. It's just
Like
gonna hang about.
that was after Tuesday morning, before Thursday night. Like that was the most uncomfortable thing ever because
That was a
I'm like,
long.
and then I'm like, and like I was pacing because I'm just like, I know I ate. You know, like thinking about
Right.
what you like. That's the only time in life that I think about what I ate. You know what I mean? Like, only time in life that I think about what I ate
That's funny.
is when and like trying to portion control and all that other stuff. Like, it was just the worst. That's the worst feeling, knowing that you eating and it's just gonna sit right there.
I don't know. I think
Right
for
now.
me, one of the worst feelings is when you know you like in a real quiet, serene place, like a professor is giving a speech or you're at a funeral, but you know you need to sneeze. But you know you ain't good about holding back your sneezes. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm a loud sneezer. Like I'm a loud sneezer. Like I wake up babies. Like it's not a good thing. I'm allowed. Like when I sneeze for real. Like I try to hold it back a little bit and just. You know, I try to hold it back a little bit, but when it sneak up on me,
Right?
Because you know, like there's different kinds of sneezes. There's the okay, I'm gonna sneeze, and then you can do a little something. You can muffle the sound.
Mm-hmm.
You can get to your elbow and all that stuff you're supposed to do.
Right. Exactly.
And then there's that one that just sneaks up on you where you just sitting there chilling, and all of a sudden, I'm one of those like mine is like really loud. It's like a chill.
Mine too.
Like it's
Mine
like
too.
really.
And my wife is like,
really,
can't you muffle that? I'm like, look here. I'm not about to blow out or clog up my eardrums for you or nobody else. This is about to be expelled from my body, and
especially after that Levitar thing. No, I ain't about to hold this back
Nope. I ain't holding it in for nobody. Y'all got me messed up. I don't know.
Y'all got me real messed up if you think that's about to happen.
That ain't about to go
right
down.
Now.
Right now. Yeah, man. But all right, Mike. So that's all I had. But you had a topic you wanted to bring up, dog, and it involves.
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you get it.
Okay, so I don't check Twitter very often. I really when it comes to Twitter these days, I live in my mentions. Right. I'm more of a Facebook person these days, and you know I now hop on Instagram and I do my Instagram thing. Mm-hmm. So I'm not a Twitter person, but like every time I go back to Twitter, there's always like 3 or 4 in a row. Like these are your highlights for the day, and I'm just like, who looks at these? Every single time, like who looks at the highlights? Like I don't understand. Like right. Who are these for? Like seriously, who are these for? Because not only are you gonna give me the highlights, then when I actually click on the regular timeline, you could be like, "This is what you missed last time you was here, dog." Like it does. I use the official app at this point, and so like all of this stuff is official Twitter stuff. Right. And every single time, it's just like, "Here's what you missed, dog. How about some highlights?" It's like going into a clothing store run by Asians. Like, leave me alone. I'm just here to look at my mentions.
I'm just browsing, dog. I'm just
here to look at my mentions. That's all. I'm here. Look, I'm coming into your store. All I want is some shorts. I'm just here for the shorts.
Look, you ain't got to keep some cargo shorts. Is summertime. It's hot. I just need pockets. That's all I'm here for. Is pockets. Some with pockets.
Pretty much. Really, Guy Fieri. Like seriously.
man, dog. I tell you what. I don't look at my highlights like I used to look at my highlights for the show, but that was when I was using a different Twitter app. And now that I have the official Twitter app on my phone, it does not have it on there anymore. So it has moments, and then I guess it has this search thing. Is this what you're talking about? The little search one? Is that
I'm talking about they actually put it in your mentions. These are your highlights, though.
Oh no, I think I got highlights turned off then. No,
I need to figure out how to turn them off too.
Yeah, because turned off, dog.
Every time. Well, it shows up in the facetious drawing. But see, look, if y'all can see it. These are like 3 in a row. 3 in a row. These are your highlights, dog. And I'm like, I don't care. And then here's the worst part about the highlights. It doesn't actually put their Twitter name. It puts their name that they put on Twitter. So, like it just said, here are your highlights from and block you and 13 others. I don't even know who and block you is right now. I have no idea.
Why you hating on them block you, man? Why you hating on them block you? Like, I'm just saying. Like,
and it shows up. And look, here's the worst part. I get it on both. Right now, I only have 2 Twitter accounts on this phone. I have about 8, but
it's rough.
But it shows up in that one and Facetious right now. And every time I go to one or the other, and like I said, I only live in the mentions. I don't live nowhere else on Twitter. So you can talk as much as you want to on your regular timeline. As long as you don't tag me in it, I ain't never gonna see it.
Now, Simpson say he moved past the highlights, and Chase says he still gets notified for him as well. I don't get them. I guess, I don't know. I don't get them. I guess I must, like I said, I must have just turned them off somehow, man.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna have to find out how to turn that off, because I'm like, who looks at this? Like, who? And that was why I came up with that question. Does anybody look at this? Anybody at all? I've never actually like, I get them all the time, but I never have said, you know what? I want to see what Block you was talking about right now.
So here's the thing. So sometimes I will get them, and then it will pull up stuff, and a lot of people will comment on a certain thing, and I would use it as a topic of content for the show. So I have used them before, but the problem is if you get that one topic right, then it takes all the tags from that topic and then runs it through an algorithm. Then it's like, hey, last time you were interested in this, you might be interested in this. You know what I mean? Like, I was interested in something about Mass Effect because it's a space game, and then they come up and talking about, hey, you need a space saver for your desk? No, just because the word space is in both of them doesn't even mean that it's the same type of space. So.
That's not what we on right now.
No, son. That is not what we about right now.
Algorithm. Al. We not on that, Al.
Algae rhythm. Is that
Algae rhythm. I am totally changing my Twitter name right now to Algae Rhythm. That is happening right now. Captain Whoopie Fingers is going away because most people didn't understand the joke in the first place if you didn't listen to the show. So
yeah. Oh man.
Yep.
All right. Chase is like, show title. Simpson's laughing, man. You nuts, man. But let me tell you, Mike. So, all right. So people, we're going to get into what we've been consuming. We actually got a little bit of time today to talk about it. We got 20 minutes left. So I'm trying to expand it. And I was thinking about moving it toward the front of the show. But Mike and I are probably going to discuss a little bit of Jessica Jones here a little later, because I can't discuss it without, because me and him are one of the few people that have seen all of them, all the episodes of Jessica Jones season 2.
Yep, I binged it in 2 days.
I watched it this weekend. Seriously, I sat here with my face looking like I was wondering if my stomach was bubbling or not. Right? Like, 'cause you know that face you have when you think, is this going to be a shart or is it going to be regular? Right? That same contemplative face. That's how I was looking this weekend. I was like, at the end of every episode, I was sitting here back on that love seat behind me like this. That was the face. I was just like, I don't know. So, yeah, man. So I watched it. Gosh, I watched it. And like I said, I guess Mike and I will save the conversation till later, because there's no way we can really get into it without spoiling it. To really say what we want to say, but we'll probably record a little later, and then we'll put it out after about a month or so, and then just tell y'all, hey, spoilers.
Okay, but see, I got to be careful because, of course, 1, I'm loud. 2, my girl hasn't seen it yet because I chose to watch it without her because she takes forever to watch anything. Because she'll watch one episode and then be sleepy, and then I'm like, well, I binged this in 2 days already. Like, what is you doing? Like, you watch one episode and you sleepy now.
Right. I will say,
we're watching The Flash. Look, we just got the Invasion. So now, like, here's the problem with the crossovers. When you're only watching one of those shows,
okay,
and then the crossover happened, like Invasion,
yeah,
and then what happens in the current season and all that other stuff, like, If you don't watch the other shows, you have no idea what's actually happening here.
You stuck like Chuck. I mean, let's just call it what it is, dog.
Yeah.
You stuck like
and
Chuck.
they spoil so much.
Oh,
like if you ever think that you might want to watch those other shows, you might want to watch them concurrently.
They will come on and say something, and this didn't even happen because I'm still like a season. I'm almost two full seasons behind everything. But they'll come on in the beginning, you know, with Arrow when it's playing the music, or Barry was like, and they be like, man, I can't believe that my boy Cisco died, and I'm like, what? Like they'll give it away, and they're like, I can't believe that Supergirl almost lost her foot to that alien spider. It's just like. Like what are you doing? What are you doing?
He's pulling all kinds of stuff, like, and then when you watch and they have like other characters come into the Flash, and it's like, okay, you see Felicity the first time, and you're like, all right, cool, and then you find out that Felicity got a thing for Oliver, and you're like, all right, cool, but if you don't watch Arrow, you don't know about the buildup of all of that, and like, will he, will they, won't they, that whole thing, and then the next season, Felicity comes back with Ray, and you're like, what? Wait a minute.
You're like, hold up.
What happened here? And then and then for the Legends of Tomorrow thing, right? If you didn't watch Legends of Tomorrow, then you have no idea that all of these people that you have seen before, like Captain Cold, Heat Wave, and all them, they just out. And then Invasion happens. And they have the conversation about Captain Cold dying. I mean, this is a complete season behind. But, like, they had the conversation about Captain Cold dying. And you like, what? When did that happen? Like, it happened on another show. You ain't watched that other show?
Oh, well. There you go. Like, yeah, that's what it happened.
I tapped out on The Walking Dead a long time ago.
Oh, bro. Here's the thing. My wife just started watching The Walking Dead yesterday. Just started.
Yeah, I tapped out. I just can't do it no more. Like I was just bored. Like just absolutely bored. Like the tension, sometimes there could be too much tension and not enough action.
Yeah,
and that's The Walking Dead. That's where the last couple of seasons of The Walking Dead have really led. And like I'm just like Negan is cool. But I like him. I like the guy who plays him. I like the guy who plays him. You know, he was in The Watchmen and stuff.
Okay, word up.
I liked him ever since he was, he was the ghost that Izzy was having sex with in Grey's Anatomy, which made me stop watching Grey's Anatomy.
Nope, done.
Yeah, I mean, once a character in your show that's supposed to be grounded in some sort of reality starts having sex with a ghost, I'm out.
Right, exactly. Hey, look, you can only jump the shark so many times.
Yeah, that was. I wouldn't say that was a shark jump.
Come on.
It was just too much for me. Like I couldn't suspend my disbelief that long.
All right. I'm mad at you. Yeah, Chase. I'm trying to fix this camera, but yeah, this thing don't want to cooperate and stay down. That cord is too heavy. But yeah, man. All right, Mike. So I'll get into what I've been real quick. So we'll talk about Jessica Jones at some other point. We only have to do it today because I know you don't want to talk about it.
I'll just say, like, I didn't love and I didn't hate the first season.
Well, that's where we're different.
You did not like it whatsoever.
No, it's atrocious. Go ahead.
I thought this season did a very, very good job of doing with all of the other, between Jessica Jones and the Defenders and all that kind of stuff. It did something that those other shows in the other season couldn't do, and it humanized her a little bit.
It did. That's
and outside of the Defenders, you actually got to see her do detective work.
Right.
And like actually use her skills, and like you saw you like in season 2 you actually see her be, I wouldn't say you get to see her be a person, but you get to see her be a person with some sort of redeeming quality.
Yeah, I mean they pull back the shell. They peel back the shell a little bit, right? That's what they.
And shout out to my mans in them. My man's in them who plays the super.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
he was Julio in Power. I was like, why do I know that dude?
I've seen him
I was
before
like,
in other shows too. He's a good actor, man. I like that dude.
yeah, that's Julio. Like, shout out to Julio. Like Julio, like, but I didn't recognize him at first because Julio, is has short hair, like really short hair. Like, I don't know if it was a buzz cut or whether it was bald. I think it was just really really short. So like when I saw him, I was just like, I don't know.
You don't know
what? I don't know this dude, and I had to IMDb it, and I was like, man, that's Julio. Like, yeah, it's Julio, son.
Right, and that's cool, man. But I'm watching this show thinking, man, bruh, like it's almost as difficult to watch as the first season to me.
I didn't have no difficulties, especially once the like for real. Jessica Jones is made better by its villain, and then the twist of the villain's twist is great. Yeah. The only thing that I have bad to say about it is there was nowhere near enough Kilgrave. And he's there because he's in the preview, so that's not a spoiler or anything like that.
Right.
There is not nearly enough Kilgrave because when he was on screen, it was just like that guy.
You were like
that guy.
Season 1, my
that guy.
Like right.
That guy.
Yeah, greatness. He's greatness. I can't lie. He's greatness.
And I couldn't watch Doctor Who. Like, I couldn't get into it.
Me either.
And I stopped when he became the Doctor. Like, he was a little bit too wacky as the Doctor for me. Like, I was just like, I'm here for the sci-fi. I'm here for the sci-fi. I'm not here for the wacky sci-fi. I'm not here for wacky.
Right. But I'm telling you, man. So this one is a little better. But you know what I did? Went back and watched The Defenders again. I'm watching The Defenders again.
I did a few months ago.
I'm watching The Defenders again, and actually, after you watch Daredevil season 2, The Defenders makes way. If you watch it again with that knowledge, you're like, oh, that's what they were going for. So now it all settles in, right? So I'm hype about that. Real quickly, Mike,
Jessica Jones, and to a certain extent, Iron Fist are better because of the people around them. It's a dollhouse situation where if you ever watch Dollhouse, like the other actors around her, especially in the second season, are so much better actors than she is.
Yeah, she gets carried a little bit.
Especially old girl who played in Altered Carbon.
Yeah.
She is so much better of an actor than old girl. It don't make no sense.
Right. I'm still up on Persona 5, man. I'm still enjoying that game. I'm taking my time. Man, this dungeon is getting hard though, man. Like, I'm running out of time and I got to get leveled up. I got to get up to a certain level to kind of beat these cats. Otherwise, I'm hitting like a wall. But it's good. And AC Origins, man, I'm still trying to finish Assassin's Creed Origins, trying to get that game knocked out. I'm like 52 hours in now, still trying to get it done, doing all these side.
That's a long time.
It's great, man. It's great though. I strongly recommend it, man. So, all right. So, Mike, go ahead and finish your stuff, man, and then we'll get the shout outs and we'll get up out of here, dog. I know you got more stuff you've been watching.
Man, I have. Well, no, all I've really been watching is The Flash. I watched, and then of course I watched Jessica Jones over the weekend. And I'm almost finished with the current season of Voltron. Netflix Voltron.
I need to get up on that. I need to get up on that, man.
I need to get up on it. It's only 6 episodes.
Oh, man. Okay.
But at the end of episode 5, like I watched pretty much the whole season last night while I was painting.
Okay.
I sat there, and at the end of episode 5, you get a huge twist. And I'm not gonna golf rat you. Thank you. Because I could say it's just like something else, and then you would immediately know what the twist is.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna golf rat you, because golf rat did that to me with Black Ops.
Yeah. So, man,
but I'm not gonna golf rat you. But yeah, I really like Voltron. But I need look. just wait and just give me 13 episodes or something like that. Like putting out a handful at a time, it's just not working for me, bro. Like I am willing to wait for a complete season. Yeah. And I get it. It's animation and all that kind of stuff, but like, bro, just wait. Just wait.
Well, to your point, Mike, this month they've released like 8 anime. Like at that point, bro, then just let the other anime play themselves out, finish the Voltron, keep doing it, and then release it later, right? Because you're gonna have stuff to fill in and pad the time and stuff. So
I did watch that the anime with Jaden Smith.
What was the name of it?
Neo-Yokio, I think it was.
Oh, yeah, I started watching that.
I watched that mess. I watched that mess only because I knew Jesus and Mero played characters in that. That's the only reason why I watched it.
Funny. Okay, well, all right. Well, I'll check it out because I had it on there and I was like, let me check this out. And I saw it was kind of trying to be an urban style, at least the black dude in there or whatever. So I'll check it out. I think I watched the first 2 episodes.
And then as far as what I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of it has to do with painting and stuff like that because I'm learning a lot of painting stuff by watching these and learning like different things to do, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm really enjoying the painting because like I tried to paint before, but I tried to like paint and I just realized I'm not creative enough to paint.
All right.
Like I'm not that creative, but like this, like your creativity comes into how you play with the colors, and then like when you start tilting and stretching everything out, like how you do that is the creative part of this. The most important decision that you make is what colors you use it when it comes to this. You know what I mean? Like. Right. Like what colors are you using? And then I poured on my first large canvas last night.
Word.
And people seem to really like it. My cousin really wants it. And he hit me up and he was like, yo, I'll buy that. And I was like, my girl already claimed it. And he was like, and I was like, I can make you another one. He was like, but it ain't gonna be like that one though. But but yeah, man, I'm having a lot of fun. And then I got bored. If you on my Facebook, on my Instagram, you can see I had came up with an idea that I would start making some paintings based off of football team colors.
Word.
So I wanted to use the gold. I wanted to use the metallic gold that I got. So I was like, what team can I use the metallic gold on? So I came up with the LA Rams. Okay. So I made two small paintings with LA Rams colors because after I made the first one, I was bored and I still had paint left from what I had already mixed. So I was like, I'll just make another one. I like the second one better. The first one, the white came through too much for me personally. And when it dries, that's when the metallics really show. So, but it just looks like a golden color. Okay. But like now that is had all day to dry, it looks pretty stinking dope. So I figured I'd do that as opposed to doing a thing for the Skins and the Cowboys, which is probably what everybody's gonna want me to do anyway.
Right. Okay. Well,
because there's too many of y'all.
So much Haitian.
There's too many people that like just those two teams.
That's just where you are. It's just
pretty much.
Yeah, it's a regional thing.
But like the regional thing could be a thing, but like Cowboys, everything. The Cowboys are really just annoying. No, their fans are annoying. Let's be honest.
Right. All right. You got anything else? Any other updates, man?
But yeah, man. And Killing Floor, I'm still really enjoying playing Killing Floor. Like I super enjoy playing Killing Floor, and I am this close to dropping that 40 on the Xbox version.
Really, man?
This close.
You might be out there by yourself. Though.
I'm this close, like real
almost
close. I really wish they add that to the Game Pass. Like they need to do that because that game needs to get out there, and the Game Pass is the best way to do that. Is to just
cool, man.
So, but yeah, but we there's no game night tonight because somebody decided that they'd rather stream Doki Doki literature, whatever the crap. with the people. So ain't no game night tonight, but that's all right because I'm making a cake anyway.
There you go.
I'm making a blue raspberry poke, Jolly Rancher blue raspberry poke cake for my coworkers.
Cool, man. Cool. All right, Mike, get your shout outs in, dog. So we can get up out of here.
Man, shout out to the folks, man. Like, you know, we do this, and I'm starting to get used to my schedule. So this is not just taking me out as much as it did for the last 2 weeks. Because after I did this show, and then I was like, man, I gotta do a game night, and now I ain't gotta do the game night tonight, so I can just chill.
Right.
But like, so shout out to the folks, man, that keep coming back to listen to us. I wish more of y'all start showing back up over here on Crowdcast.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm gonna need y'all to do that. Like, I'm gonna need that from y'all.
Right.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need y'all to show up on Crowdcast because this is a much better platform for what we do. Like, we can do this better. You can see us both. It ain't gotta be nothing, you know, we ain't gotta work on nothing crazy. Like, I really enjoy this. Yeah, man, we just gonna keep on making hot stuff. Like, this has been fun. Like, I talked about my intestinal issues and I talked about using quarter headphones at the gym, and I think we did a good show. So, man, shout out to everybody. I know you're gonna shout out the chat, but like, man, thank y'all, man, because I mean, I can do this all day. Right. Like, I can do this all day. Literally, I do absolutely nothing for this show except show up and talk. I don't read no show notes. Really, all I did was pull up the show note thing. I copied and pasted it into Crowdcast. I ain't look at a second of it. Like, this is how I can do this. I'd rather do it for y'all.
There you go.
But I'm gonna need y'all to put in your half. I'm gonna need y'all to show up to this.
Right.
It's Monday at 7:05. 7:05 Monday. I'm gonna need y'all to be here. I'm looking dead at you. I'm looking at the camera. And I'm gonna say it again.
I'm gonna say it again.
And I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna need y'all to put in your half.
Right.
Like, for real. And if people start showing up here more often, then I might start doing sarcasms over here too.
What?
It might be a possibility.
That's what's up.
So, but yeah, man. But man, we
Thanks,
appreciate y'all, man. Go check out the Dream Team. Check out Scarcasm. I need some more listeners to Scarcasm because this is getting rough and it's a little bit depressing because, like, for real, my numbers. I'm gonna tell you what my numbers look like.
Don't tell them what the numbers look like.
I'm gonna tell you what the numbers look like. If I hit 300 downloads in a month, that's a good month. At this point, 300 used to be 3,000. Used to be 3,000.
Right.
But now if I hit 300, it's a good week. I mean that's a good month. So I'm gonna Simpson. I need you. I mean, like, for real. Like, imagine this show. Mm-hmm. This show, right?
Yeah.
But I'm doing it with a white person, and I get to cuss as much as I want to.
See, some people in on that. Some people are right. I'm there.
I get to cuss as much as I want to.
Right. So,
and like Samson Simpson and Chase have been yucking it up in the comments. Chase is on the show. Right. Chase is the other half of Scarcasm. So y'all could do that. Like, going over there.
Right.
Going over there.
Definitely go check it out, y'all. Definitely go check it out. You got any other shout outs, man?
Shout out to me.
Shout out to you. All right. So I got a few shout outs. So first of all, shout outs to everybody who joined us live tonight. My boy Simpson, my dude Chase, and Christopher dropped in about halfway through, man. Really appreciate y'all checking us out live. Man, other shout outs though, man, to people who either shout us out.
Why do my eyelids look so purple? Like, I don't know if it's his light or like, is it me? But my eyelids look purple. Like,
oh, that's just like sleep, bro. That's just like sleep, bro. That's what that is.
Oh, let me tell you. Last night, I I was in my kitchen. I had my phone down because I accidentally put my phone case in some paint. So I put my phone to the side. So I was looking at the clock that was on the stove.
Oh,
that I didn't set.
that you didn't update.
So I was like, man, it's almost midnight. Yeah. And my girl was like, it's almost 1 o'clock, right? I was like,
Man, that's what's up, man. But no, shout outs to the following cats, man. Shout outs to Starting Point, GameEnthus. Like those cats really been shouting me out. Shout outs to OMGNexus. I listen to them boys every week, man. OMG Hour. They're in Open Form Radio, podcast and stuff, man. They're in the network. The boys put in good work, man. Every single week, they do a great job. Shout outs to Vladzhammer and Facetious. MythicGriffon, DetroitSlasher, man. When we came on tonight, all those cats were like retweeting us, man. It's like, all right, y'all get ready. So we really appreciate that, man. Keep spreading that love around.
No, I'm gonna need y'all. If y'all gonna retweet, if y'all got time to retweet, y'all got time to pop in. Like if you come in and you leave, it still counts you as being here.
Right. It do, because you get put into the live crew shout outs, dog. So look, man, we really appreciate it though. I have a good time putting this show together and writing notes and just coming up with stuff and just getting on here clowning. Next week I'm gonna probably talk about a game that I'm gonna try. It's an app. It's a game that allows you to do stand-up comedy from your computer.
I didn't know that we can do polls. I could have put the poll out there about the Twitter thing.
Yeah, you could have. See, now we got more things. We got more ideas coming. So
and they can ask questions. They can press a button and they can ask us a question that we can answer on the screen.
Nice. Yeah, you guys do that. We get into that interactive stuff. But
nice. That's gears right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching and or listening to Facetious episode 113. We'll be back next week after I've presented my stuff at work.
And then somebody asked a question.
Let me see. What did it say here?
Why
do you feel about gum control?
Why do you feel about gum control? And then put Listerine. I switched over. I'm
You a Crest dude?
No. Here's the thing. Hold on. Did it do something? Did it put? It said answer the question, but I don't know what happened. I switched over to the ones without alcohol in it.
Oh, really?
It's so much better on my mouth, dog. Like for real. Like it's.
Maybe that's an issue you need to take up with your mouth. Like maybe you and your mouth need to go and have discussions about that.
It's just real. It's real.
I understand, man. But hey, we got to get up out of here, man. We got people who got lives to get back to. Thank y'all for joining us. Simpson, hey, safe travels this week, boy. Holla at your boy when you touch down.
Where you going, Simpson, at the same time?
Man, I don't even know. He told me he was going out of town for like basically the next 2 weeks.
Chicago. He going to Chicago.
Oh, he going back home.
Then Vegas next week. Okay, so here's the thing. Make sure you bring your own pistol with you to Chicago. And then make sure that you have a vest and a helmet for Vegas, because you never know when somebody like old boy is gonna pop off again.
Right.
Don't go to nothing that got anything to do with country music when you're in Vegas.
Hey, remember, I think Vegas is that the place where they're gonna have the drone taxis and stuff that we talked about before?
It's possible.
Or was it?
Where else would you? I think it was over there, but Vegas would be the first place you would put it here, right?
Probably, yeah, absolutely. But y'all be good. Y'all have a great week. Get your brackets in. Get your brackets filled out for the NCAA tournament that gets kicked off. Believe it or not, playing games start tomorrow. Y'all get that going, get that rolling. I got Michigan getting to the Final Four. What about you? Thanks everybody for listening and watching Too Facetious. Mike, we getting ready to get up out of here, so man, so we're gonna tell them peace out to the Warriors.
Peace out to the Warriors. Go see Chase Awaken Heathens YouTube page at 9 for Doki Doki whatever.
Absolutely.
Because it's a Japanese game, and I don't care about Japanese games.
Right.
Out to the Warriors, so.
Peace out, though.
Of course, I forgot that I'm supposed to stop it. Yep.
Yep. Done and done.